Weekly Wellness Tips sponsored by Louisiana Blue. Louisiana Blue commercial members, you now have a simpler digital way to stay on top of your health care coverage. My LA Blue makes it easier for you to manage your care anytime, anywhere. Access essential tools, see your health plan services, find in-work network providers, and more. Your benefits are one click away. Register for My LA Blue at lablue.com or with the My LA Blue app, or link My LA Blue to your existing My Chart account. Weekly Wellness Tips sponsored by Louisiana Blue. Welcome back, friends. We're going to switch gears now and talk about open enrollment. Navigating healthcare.gov can be complicated, but you are not on your own. Louisiana Blue is here to help. Mike Berteau, healthcare economist for Louisiana Blue, is here today with Cleveland Spears, the founder of the Spears Group, to share how the two organizations have teamed up to host some community events to make sure we all continue to keep our healthcare coverage. Okay, good to see both of you.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
And look, I know both of you, obviously, but never together. Cleveland, how did this partnership come about?
One, I'm excited to be here, so it's always good to see you. Our company has had a long-standing relationship and partnership with Louisiana Blue over the years, and as something as important as open enrollment and the Affordable Care Act was coming up, also with some changes going on with it, the team in Louisiana Blue said, hey, this is really important. How can we collaborate to make sure we're getting the word out in every corner of the state, as well as every corner of this community here in New Orleans? And so we're excited to be partnering with LA Blue and kind of helping get the word out about everything.
And I love that y'all are continuing the partnership, because if you all don't know, Cleveland is well known for the Fried Chicken Festival. They actually partnered with you all for the 5K that you all did this year, which I heard was very nice. I was watching from the sidelines with my chicken, okay? And look, all of us have been watching from the sidelines with what's happening right now when it comes to health care coverage. Obviously the government shut down. We all know about that. One of the big reasons is because of the subsidies when it comes to the Affordable Health Care Act, also known as Obamacare. Talk to me a little bit more about what that conversation was, Mike, because clearly for over 30 days, it was a sticking point.
Yeah, it really was. When the Affordable Care Act was passed originally, back in 2014, and it went into effect, there was a layer of federal assistance that just about everybody could access. During COVID, they were worried that it wasn't enough, so they added another layer of assistance. That second layer is what's under threat right now, and if Congress doesn't take action by December 31st, that second layer of assistance will vanish. But there are still plenty of federal money being poured into healthcare.gov this year. We're in open enrollment now. It ends on December 15th if you want January 1 coverage, and I'm going to tell you the chaos is made our partnership with Cleveland even more important than it would have been otherwise.
And this is affecting people who are on Obamacare, right? Because I'm lucky enough to have private health insurance. So this doesn't affect somebody like me who already has it through their employer?
That's correct. In fact, in the past, we've seen people who got a little bit better deal on healthcare.gov leave employer coverage. You may see them going back the other way if those tax credits, the extra ones, aren't renewed. But it should not affect you if you get your coverage through work.
And unfortunately, it can affect some people who maybe are on Obamacare, the Affordable Health Care Act. That's why it's so important that you all are partnering to get out into the community to help have this conversation. What do we need to know? What do we need to change? You all have already done some events, Cleveland. I saw you at Beignet Fest.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we want to do is we want to take also just some non-traditional ways of kind of getting this information to people. So we're doing that through community events. So you may have seen the folks at LA Blue out at the Beignet Fest, at the Girls on a Run, at the 5K the weekend of the Fried Chicken Festival, at the UNCF walk, but also some of your favorite content creators online are coming through your feeds on TikTok, on Instagram, raising awareness about this as well. So we're really trying to get this information to people from a myriad of different avenues.
And I love that you're meeting people where they are, right, at the festivals, online, on social media, because it's so important that we know what's going on and that we keep our healthcare coverage. And luckily for people who maybe can't make the festivals, who aren't on Instagram, TikTok, all of that, you all have agents that are available to help you ask and answer these questions. And it doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to be with Louisiana Blue. Tell me what that assistance looks like.
Well, it's really important this year because healthcare.gov on its own, the website, is not real user-friendly, and it's not the kind of decision you want to make without really good information, because you're going to be stuck with what you pick for a whole year.
Okay.
So you want to make sure that you're in the right plan. And this kind of leads us back to the 3 Ps, right? We want to make sure we've got someone there to guide us through making sure our physician is covered by the plan that we select, that we can go to the hospital that we would expect to go to if we had an emergency, that our pharmacy and our drugs are covered by the plan that we select. And the agents who charge nothing, no obligation when you talk to them, are experts at making sure your plan has exactly the coverage that you need.
Because the words, they can be really hard. And of course, plan extras in regards to like Medicare, correct?
Yes,
The A, the B, the C, all of that.
Yeah, that is also going on until December 7th. People can pick their Medicare Advantage plans and switch from one to another all the way until the 7th of December.
Well, look, at the end of the day, people are here to help you all out because healthcare, we all need it, okay? Because it can get expensive if we don't. I went to the doctor the other day. I went to a different doctor, wasn't in network, $132 instead of my $20. Okay, we need to save some money and keep everybody safe and covered. I want to thank you both for being here. Love the partnership going on here. Look, everybody, if you need help signing up for healthcare coverage, log on to lablue.com or call 1-844-GET-BLUE. You can also head over to that website to find out what community event they will be at next. All right, stick with us, everybody. A lot more to come on Great Day Louisiana after the break.